Hello everybody and welcome back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. Episode number 48 now. We are nearly there. I cannot wait. Now, I know what we need to do today. We've got to cut those two grass fields, including that massive field. It's going to be quite time consuming. We've also got to sell the fabric because we are now in May. And May is, at least I think it is, best time to sell. It looks like potentially it could go up a little bit more, although it is actually going down at the minute, so maybe that's not a good thing. Those charts aren't always that accurate, are they? So we do need to do that. We need to sell the fabric. I need to free up the trailer anyway, so that we can use it to get rid of any last bits lying around, to be honest with you, because we are pretty close to kind of finishing off and having a bit of a clear down. Yeah. So, fabric first, I think. That's still generating quite a bit, isn't it? Definitely, and I imagine now there's more than likely quite a lot of pallets of lettuce and tomatoes for us to sell. Yeah, definitely. So we do need to get that trailer freed out as much as possible. I just thought, oh, it does actually have diesel in it. Is that cost to us now? Have we lost that diesel potentially? Yeah. I wonder. Wow, that's quite a lot of maple syrup. When does maple syrup sell at its best price? I've not even been looking. Okay. Probably should have sold that in March, really. Not much in it, though, is there? Not much in it. Potentially, that's going to keep going up anyway. If that gets over 4 grand, then we'll sell the maple syrup. We'll deactivate that factory. And then we'll add that to the list of things to kind of sell off. So, I'm just going to head down in this direction. We'll check on the pigs ever so quickly. Wouldn't surprise me if they've kind of duplicated again. Double the amount. Well, they've still got food, so that's promising, isn't it? Let's go into this menu here, actually. There's 32 of them, yeah. So, good, 32. I mean, what? They're not worth a lot, are they? On average, £200 a pig. Still decent money, can't say no. But these will all be sold just from here, by the way. Because I have sold the trailer. And I think it's not unrealistic to sell them from here, is it? If someone else is buying the farm, they can just buy it with a few pigs in there. So yeah, I don't normally like to do that. I normally like to always transport with the trailer. But it's fine. End of series. 13,000 litres of manure. I don't know what we're going to do with that now. I wonder if we could sell it just to raise a few quid. We might be able to. And this is still throwing out some more pallets. I'm sure I turned this off though. I'm sure I did. Okay, so to start us off, let's take the fabric. Have we generated more? A little bit more. Okay, well by the time we've loaded up this one, there might be another one there. So let's just start doing that a minute. This is going to be a lot of money. This is going to be amazing, actually. Yeah. This is going to be amazing. Right, just waiting for that final pallet, which would be any second. Literally any second, I hope. Ah, there we go. You could say I planned that. You could say I planned that. Right, so I think this makes it 22 pallets of fabric. 22 pallets of fabric. Now, imagine if we stayed on this map a little bit longer. And we actually bought a tailor and converted those 22 pallets into 11 pallets of clothing, which sell for 30 grand each. Imagine how much money we would have. That would be insane. Now this front loader only just reaches. Yeah. I am super looking forward to, and I know I say it every time, but I am really looking forward to getting onto a different map, fresh start, and massive equipment. Definitely. Right, anyway, let's undo these and redo them. Same with that one. Right, can we take this all to the wholesale market? I think I might have checked in the last one, but what about the straw? No, so we're going to have to take the straw via... Well, we'll be passing the bale auction anyway, won't we? Yeah, I'm sure we will. That was close. Ooh, I better take this a bit easier. Okay, start of the sales. First of all, we'll just get rid of these bales. This is a very, very twitchy trailer. It's very, very twitchy. To the extent that I'm not going to drive around and try and turn like I normally do, because it is going to fall over. So we'll just pull up nice and slow and reverse in. So this is just literally just getting rid of these bales here. Don't think it's going to be a huge amount. What is it, about 100 quid per thousand, isn't it? So about 800 quid a bale. 5 bales there, I think. Yeah. So not going to be the best amount in the world, but we'd get nothing for them if they were in the factory. Do I have to unstrap them? There we go. Oh, nice. 3,613. You can't go wrong, can you? You can't go wrong. But this is it. This is the difference maker. Absolutely. I'll probably be able to get a better understanding, a better guess at whether or not £1 million is even possible once this fabric's gone. And I'm also very excited because this will be the first time I've actually used the wholesale market as a sell point, which is what I created. I spent a good, I don't know, probably a good hour designing this wholesale market. When I say designing it, I don't design anything, I just make it up as I'm going. But I spent a good hour making it look pretty good. Look at that. It does look good from here. Not that I'm blowing my own trumpet. Anyway, let's head into here. Again, I'm going slow. If I tip this trailer over, I'm stuffed. Because don't forget, this of course is crossplay. I don't have super strength. I don't have anything like that really. I'd have to bring the skid steer down just to try and lift it, wouldn't I? Right, here we go. Looks quite busy in there. Lots of customers. Dodgy Audi drivers. Don't know how to park, taking up 2 spaces. I don't know. What's that guy doing over there as well? Awful parking. And this is the reason why I didn't want to bring the low loader in. Because although it looks like a big yard, it wouldn't have made this turn. And I didn't need to put all of this stuff here, did I? I certainly didn't need to put that trailer right smack bang in the middle, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? In real life, yards aren't always tidy. Especially my yards. Look at that money. That's going fast. Oh, wow. £248,707. Wow. So yeah, 563,481 we have so far. I still reckon I've got a good 100 grand. So $100,000 worth of the soybean, which is at that silo, isn't it? The train station. And actually, I'm pretty sure the best price for that is next month. So next episode. So we can probably add 100 grand. A little bit less than that maybe, but we can add 100 grand to that. So that's 660 grand, say. Oh, I'm in Canada, not UK. Sorry, mate. So yeah, 660 grand. We probably haven't got 100 grand's worth of equipment left. I don't think we actually have. We might be scraping it with the loading wagon on there, because that's the thing that's worth the most out of everything we own. But not a lot. Not a lot. So it's whether or not... Wow, selling off the buildings, which we'll get some money for, and selling off the 3 plots of land, which again you get some money for, but they ain't worth a lot. I don't know. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. I am confident it's going to just tip $1 million. which is amazing because, so yeah, 50 episodes on Saskatchewan, that's a lot. 50 episodes is a lot. It's a lot of time. I think my game time on this map now is showing about 80 or 90 hours just on this save game, and that's obviously because you don't see everything. Things take a lot longer than what the edited makes it seem like. While we're here, that's definitely fully grown now, and I'm glad I waited. Glad I waited. So yeah, no, I think I haven't actually checked, but 80 or 90 hours I think it's on now, which is pretty good for a save game, isn't it? That combined with Somerset Farms, which is this series essentially, but it was kind of part one of it, where we started with Zero and that little rubbish Citroen van. I don't know, I think I only put minimal, probably 15 hours, 20 hours into that. So I guess you could say, let's round it up, 100 hours from 0 to here. Have we made 1 million? Now that probably doesn't sound as great as I think it sounds, but don't forget, I don't take any shortcuts. I don't take shortcuts. I like to try and do things as realistically as possible. Sometimes it probably takes me twice as long to do it, but that's just the play style. That's just what I like, and I mean potentially that's what you like, and that's why you watch it. So I do like to stick to the rules. I don't like the super strength, as you know. I think just playing with console mods on its own is quite a challenge, actually. You don't have as much variability as you do on PC, that is for sure. Okay, right, I am just going to park this up and leave it here. See how dirty it is. Now that I've started to clean stuff more, I'm starting to look at it. That's all that snow that was. I cleaned this just before it snowed. That was only 2 episodes ago. Oh no. It looks awful. It looks absolutely awful. Right, do you know what? I'm going to clean it. And I've also got a little bit of a surprise. Which you'll see very soon. Let's give it a wash a minute. Boom. Look at that. Thank you very much, Sloth. I don't know how you did it. I've seen it before actually, but I don't know how you did it. But I do have my very own little logo on the side of my favourite truck. I am going to miss this truck, by the way, but I'm not going to use it again on the new map. We'll do something different. But how awesome is that? How awesome is that? That is sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, let's stop mucking around. That does look awesome though. Thank you very much, Sloth. Let's jump into the swather. And we'll get on with this now, because what I would quite like to do is cut both fields. Yeah, I think that's good. Potentially load this one into the silo at the farm today in this episode, and then pretty much the entirety of the next episode will be collecting the other field and put it into the silo at that field, because that's going to be quite a lot of work. Probably is going to be an episode's worth. Now these episodes, by the way, they might be a little bit shorter than normal. You know, you kind of know as a rule I tend to try not to do them any less than half an hour. It's very unusual to see a video that's less than 30 minutes, but I'm trying to do what I said and get to the 50th episode. Actually, in hindsight, I probably could have finished by now. Actually, this is 47, or is it 48? Oh, I don't know. It's 48. This could have been quite easily the last episode, I reckon, if I'd kind of planned it a little bit better. But so I'm stretching it out a little bit, but to do that, they're just going to be ever so slightly shorter, I think. But I'm sure I said in the last episode there's just one more episode left after this one, but clearly I just can't add up, because there's this one, there's the next one, which will be 49, then there's the final episode. So it was a long night. You could probably tell I think you could hear it in my voice actually, the recording of the one with all the snow, and I had to do the snow ploughing. It was quite late, and also by the time I'd finished it, I was kind of getting a bit bored of it, to be honest. It was kind of getting on my nerves, and you could definitely hear it in my voice. At least I could hear it in my own voice. Anyway, yeah, that was a very annoying episode to record. Definitely. Now this is, as always, making super quick work of anything. Definitely the best mowing solution in the game, that is for sure. But I'm going to go around twice, because it is a lot easier to kind of follow one long headland than it is to keep turning around and going up and down. So I'll keep on going. I'll probably just whack this into a very short time lapse. I don't think it's going to be very long to do at all though. Okay, I'm actually going to leave the worker to do it. I'm going to give him a chance to redeem himself. He's not doing a very good job though. He's already missing a load. Dear. Okay, what I'm going to do is jump back actually to the wonderful pickup truck, which just, I love it. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. This is obviously a very temporary thing because I cannot have anything like that in the new series because then it won't be crossplay. So I'll make the most of it in the last kind of 2 or 3 episodes on here, but yeah, I'm gonna gotta find a truck, something cheap, something realistic that I can get on to keep it real, because I really miss having a truck. I really do. But once I find something cheap that's suitable for that series, then Sloth said I can hit him up and he'll do the same thing, and I can have my own logo and I can just keep it permanently then, can I? If you've got it, I want to flaunt it because it looks pretty damn cool. Anyway, I'll leave the honey for a minute. Just while the worker, we'll wait for the little notification in the top to say he's finished. And hopefully he does actually nearly finish it, at least. But while we are waiting for that, let's just get some of this maple syrup loaded up, because they're small, aren't they? They're not 1,000 litres a pallet, unfortunately. There's going to be quite a lot of them again. This is always a nightmare. Great money in maple syrup, but it is a lot to handle. Every time I move the pallet, another one appears. It is just a nightmare. I wish they produced in more than 288 litre pallets. It is a pain. Okay. Now, the worker's just flagged up to say he's finished, so let's abandon this here. Okay. Wow. He has redeemed himself. Apart from that little bit that I know you missed, because I watched you miss it. Actually, I'm surprised at that. It actually did all of it. Makes a difference doing 2 headlands though, doesn't it? Right, let's just get this last little bit. That's probably more my fault than the AI worker's fault anyway, for not going in a straight line. Awesome. That ain't bad. That isn't bad at all. Do I? Can't believe I'm saying this. Do I trust him in the other field again? Oh, mate. Mate, I was bigging you up. You missed a bit. You missed a bit. In all fairness, I didn't actually go around this part of the headland twice, did I? So what do we reckon? Do we trust him? I might give him a chance. I might give him a chance. But I certainly need to get the headlands done. As always. Right, there we go. God, got a bit of free grass as well there. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll get the headland done. Maybe I should go around twice. I'll see how long it takes me. And then we'll trust him. We'll let him do a little bit more whilst we finish loading up the maple syrup. Because I want to get that gone today, I think, the maple syrup. It's already kind of at a bad price, but the price only gets worse. So we might as well just jump straight on that and do it get as much money as possible. Right. How long is this going to take? I'll just whip this little couple of headland passes into a time lapse and I'll see you in a moment. There we go. I'm going to give him a chance now. I've just gone around the once. That took me quite a long time, you know. The outer areas, the outer surrounding of this field is massive. And it's not exactly easy either. So that did take quite a while. But we'll see how we got on. We'll see how he gets on. He didn't do too bad in the last field. So let's just jump back. I've just realised I had the time set pretty damn fast. So it's now 8 o'clock in the evening, according to this. So you can certainly tell it's summer in Canada, can't you? Because it's still nice and bright. But I have slowed it down now because I just want to get all the grass cut in this episode, and then just get rid of this maple syrup. They're my two main objectives. Coincidentally, it looks like just enough to fill the trailer, which is good. Oh, I didn't pick that up very well, did I? It's alright, it's balancing on one of the tines. It's alright, it's safe. Nobody look. Don't stand underneath me. Right, we'll get this sold now. God, I really mucked this out, I can't even line it up. We'll get this sold now. That'll give us a nice little boost. It'll only be a little boost, but it'll still be a boost. Well, it'd actually be a big boost if we were playing Keep It Real. But we're not. We're in a different world over here in Canada. Completely different world. Right. I am still going to leave it producing because we'll have a last scout around the farm, probably on the last episode, right before I sell everything. Ooh, do you know, I forgot. I got straps now, haven't I? Yeah, right before we sell everything, I'll have a quick scout around. And if there's any odd little pallets roaming around, we'll chuck them in the pickup. That can be its final little job for us. And we'll get them all sold. Now, what is there? 5,760 litres of maple syrup. That's still a decent amount of maple syrup, isn't it? This could be like 15 grand. Well, that was a lot. It give us it all in kind of weird amounts, because like it doesn't all hit the trigger at the same time. But there's like 23 grand there, I reckon. It's put us up to 587,264. Nearly on 600,000. This is actually pretty promising, you know. 600,000. We haven't sold any of these. All of these buildings, everything you see, needs to be sold. That shed, I put the shed there, if you remember. all of this. The only one thing that's not going to be sold is that. Yeah. Including that house. I want to say we paid 60 grand for that house. Maybe that's worth a little bit of money as well. Right. Nothing's flagged up to say he's finished. Do you know what? Do you know what? He's not doing a bad job, is he? Actually, pretty damn good. Let's jump into the case. For me, this is a long old session, but I don't think the video is doing too long because of the amount of time lapse and the little bits going into it. So, I think I can just quickly get this done and take him back to the yard. Just want to know how much we get from this, actually. I just want to know, before I finish the episode, how much grass is on this field. Actually, it's quite a small field as well, isn't it, now that I've started it? I don't think, maybe it's as big as the one that's by the yard, I'm not sure. Okay, right, we're coming up to, there we go, 50,000 litres. Do you know, there does still actually look a decent amount. Yeah, I think it's reasonable to go with potentially 100,000 litres in this field. I really do. Therefore, I still think it's reasonable to go with 400,000 litres in the other field, in the massive field. Yeah, maybe. Maybe my guesstimations weren't actually too far off. Right, let's take this back to the silo. Come on, Mr. Case, a little bit quicker, please, mate. Okay, wonderful. Took a while, but we're here. Won't it let me unload it? Oh, there we go. It's just come up as well to say AI worker has finished, so... yeah, I didn't think he would have finished. This is the tricky bit though. I can't give him too much stick for this, can I? There's a lot of grass in this field. Yeah. I feel like this is quite a bit of grass. Right, stick you at it again. See how you get on. Where is that case? There we go. Wonderful. Right, let's get back to the field. And we'll go again. So, we have put 150,000 litres into the farm silo. We've also got just shy of 20,000 litres still inside of the forage wagon. I can't believe it. So much more than I thought. So much more than I thought. So, we are going to make sure this Lego, look, 150,000. Turn that on. We need it to make some silage. So in theory, that can do 120,000 litres per month. Okay, interesting. We might have to split that up, you know. This field that we're about to do in the next episode, we might have to do half and half, some of it back in the other silo as well, just so it's all ready to go for the last episode. But wow, what a day. And the worker, he's done alright, you know, he's done alright, he's redeemed himself. Yeah, maybe I'll use him a few times down in Alma, Missouri if he ever desperate for work. Maybe he'll want to move down there. Yeah, he's not done bad though. $587,071. Amazing. And we are going to have so much more than I thought. I was estimating like 250 grand's worth of grass. Maybe it's going to be even more than that. Maybe. Yeah, the million. The million, some people said it was kind of unrealistic maybe, or it's optimistic. I don't think it is anymore. I think it is possible. So anyway, thank you for watching. As always, apologies it's starting to get dark. Hopefully it's not too difficult to see. And until the next episode, cheers and gone.